guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my what we have been warming video because my bin is full. I've been warming through a lot of wax lately. I've got a lot that I want to talk to you about. And also I created a Fright Night movie bundle that I posted in my VIP group, and so I wanted to actually share it with you guys too. So we'll talk all about that too. But before we dive in, hello, welcome if you're new here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you want to become a Wickless Charm VIP, the link to my Facebook group is down below. Okay guys, that's it. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So since we have so much empty wax to talk about, I wanted to show you my Fright Night movie bundles first. These will be available for $22 plus tax and shipping. And these, I found some items from the Dollar Tree and I just thought they were just so cute to make. So the idea is to cuddle up with your favorite spooky Halloween movie with a bowl of popcorn and some sweet snacks, and of course some spooky fragrances. This bundle includes 2 waxes. You get frosted cinnamon roll and Gimme Candy, and it also includes a pack of pods in First Day of Fall. You also get a bag of buttery popcorn, the bowl to put it in, and a Halloween lollipop. And of course, if you don't like these fragrances, you can change out, mix and match whatever scent you would like. You just let me know. But if you want to order these, I have 6 available to order. This is not inventory that I have on hand. Please just fill out the Google form linked down below. It'll come to me and I'll reach out to you about finalizing the order. Also with these, bundle to save. So if you want 3 or maybe all 6, you can actually save you some money on those. So now let's talk about waxes. So I have been a complete mess whenever it comes to organizing the waxes that I have been warming lately. So we're not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to grab and chat. But first up, I have a bundle of the Pixar and Disney waxes. So these are bundled together. I've been calling these my little trading cards, like my bar trading cards, and like tying them together so that I can actually remember what I warmed with what whenever we do these videos. But since the Monsters Inc. Monstropulous wax came back in August, I had to warm that, and I actually warmed it with the Dream Big Princess, which is the newest one from our Disney Princess collection. This one actually went back in the vault, and they are planning on bringing it back later this year, closer to holiday time for like gift giving and stuff. So if you missed out on this, don't worry, because it is for sure coming back. But it was a really good fruity fragrance. It was definitely on the lighter note. It wasn't that strong and powerful as Monstropulous. I really love this one. I was really happy to get some more of that, but very nice. And if you love sweet fruity fragrances, definitely give it a try. It kind of reminded me of Angel 624, but not as strong. Like that was the vibe that it was giving me. I warmed those 2 with Starburst Sky. This was something I just had in my secret stash that doesn't exist. This was from the Valentine's Day collection this past year, and fruity, sweet, and warmed perfectly with those. But last but not least, I warmed it with the Cinderella Happily Ever After. This one was actually the original Cinderella scent in the first ever Princess collection whenever we actually launched our license with Disney. But it is a good floral with gardenia in it, and it has that musk feel to it. And whenever it first came out, I couldn't stand it, but now that I have grown up a little bit, I actually really enjoyed it. So I was happy to get some more of it. But this also went back in the vault, and it is scheduled to come back sometime later this year. So if you missed it, don't worry, because it is going to come back. Up next, we have some more. Let's talk about, I have all of these. I have these right here on top that I did not bundle together. So I think I had these 4 together. I believe I did. So we have Fall Feelin'. Fall Feelin' is a brand new release in the Fallow Winter catalog. Hands down, amazing. If you like First Day of Fall, this will be right up your alley. I really love it. Really love the performance. And then I have Forever Fall. So it's kind of similar, but this one was actually in the Harvest collection. And this one reminds me a little bit more of Farm Stand Pumpkin. So the Fall Feelin' is definitely like First Day of Fall, where it's more spicy and woodsy. This is a little bit more softer and fruitier. Not really fruitier, but like not that spicy. So this reminds me more of Farm Stand Pumpkin. Fall Feelin' reminds me more of First Day of Fall. Both are really great in my opinion. I really like the both of them. Forever Fall is in the Harvest collection, so it's while supplies last. Fall Fill-In is in the Fallow Winter catalog, so it'll be available through the end of February. FYI. I also had another brand new release. This is Midnight Mahogany, and I've been waiting to actually share my opinions about this one because this one is a brand new release in the Fall Winter catalog. And this one I warmed through the master suite, so like the master bedroom and bathroom. Like that's all I had in there. And I kept walking in there and I couldn't like decide what it reminded me of. And then it finally clicked. And this reminds me of satin sheets. Like maybe a little bit more of a manlier satin sheets. So if you love satin sheets, try this and let me know. I hope you think the same thing. It reminds me so much of it. Just maybe a different, maybe like a sister fragrance to it. I swear, it has satin sheets vibes, and it was a really, really nice performer. And then last but not least, I think this was the one I warmed with these. So this is the Frightfully Delightful. This is in the Harvest collection. This one already sold out, but thankfully Scentsy is bringing it back, so they are making plans to have more of this in stock. This is hands down one of the best fall fragrances I've ever had. It literally, like, it goes right into the category with First Day of Fall, the Fall Fill-In, Autumn Road Trip, Harvest Blessings. Oh, whoops. Like, it is just a great pumpkin, but not too pumpkin-y, with a little bit of spice. I think it has some vanilla in it. But it is a wonderful performer. Like, the performance of this is awesome. It's going into my club, and this will forever be one of my favorite fall scents. Definitely makes sense that it sold out, but I'm very happy that Scentsy is going to bring it back because, I mean, it was only available for like 4 days, I think. Like 4 or 5 days, and it sold out that quick. It's that good. It's that good, guys. Let's see. I have another random. This is, oh, I think I warmed it with this. I think I did. I think I warmed Make Me Snickerdoodle. This is another brand new release in the fall catalog. So if you love bakery scents, especially like cinnamon sugary bakery scents, try Make Me Snickerdoodle. So this one, I was just a little disappointed with the performance of it. Like, I wanted it to be strong, overpowering, but it was definitely just more on the lighter side. But if you love scents like vanilla bean buttercream and like churro churro and like cinnamony sugary scents like that, you're definitely gonna love it. It's a great bakery scent. And then I had 2 empties of the Friends waxes. So these, y'all know how happy I was that the Friends collection came out in August. This did go back up into the vault. So if you are looking for it and it's not there, don't worry, because this went back into the vault after August with the Disney Princess collection, and it is set to return closer to the gift giving season. I don't know what they did that there. I don't know. I just know that it's available. It was available. They put it into the vault and they're bringing it back. But this is one of the best like coffee latte scents ever. So this is not like a strict coffee bean fragrance, like coffee tree. This is more of like a latte, kind of like mocha doodle. It's mixed. It's sweet. It is not just coffee grounds. It's like an actual like specialty coffee drink. It has a hint of coconut in it, which I think gives it a really good like sweetness to it, and I think that's what makes it different than like mocha doodle and all of the other coffee scents that we have had. So that already went into my club. It was very nice. I don't remember the 4th one that I had. Maybe I grabbed something from my secret sachet that doesn't exist and I didn't put it in there, but whatever. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Let's talk about these 2 bricks. So I decided to, I still have one little cube of sea salt and avocado. I decided to use up some of the bricks that I had before like the fall seasons. Like, these were on the bottom, so like I actually warmed these probably like in August. But I had the cucumber and cactus water and sea salt and avocado. This one sadly retired. It was a summer collection scent, so it's not currently available. But sea salt and avocado is, well, it's also not available, but you can actually get a brick of sea salt avocado in Scentsy Club. So if you have a Scentsy Club subscription, or if you have been wanting to make one, when you are a clubber, you get access to bricks of classic fragrances like Blue Grotto, Black Raspberry Vanilla, Sunkissed Citrus, Sugar Cookie, Sea Salt and Avocado, Coconut Lemongrass, and other scents like that. You don't have to have like a certain amount of a club order. Like it's not like it unlocks after $30 or something. These are always available. You can literally do a Scentsy Club subscription just for bricks, and you can also use your half price credit down on a brick, making it only $12. So I have one little lonely cue. I'm not going to toss this. I'm going to have to put this aside, and I need to finish that up. But I feel like that was, I think that week, like I was kind of just wanting to use up some wax to make some room, and I just wasn't ready for like fall scents yet. So going along the lines with that, I also had these kind of like in the bottom. So I had a little cluster of sugar, which y'all know how good and how much I love it. And I had Southern Sweet Tea, which it was in Bring Back My Bar. Sadly, I don't know if you remember my story from Instagram, but I completely blanked and forgot to add the summer Bring Back My Bar scents to my club. Specifically Ghostly Greetings, that I waited so long for it to be available to vote for in Bring Back My Bar, and then I was so excited for it to be in Bring Back My Bar, and then I woke up on July 1st and realized that I did not add everything to my club. So, including the Southern Sweet Tea. But, you know, whatever. Who's salty about it? And then I had Let's Get Punchy, which was in my secret stash that doesn't exist. And I believe Let's Get Punchy is currently in the clearance right now. So, like, if you love this scent as much as I do, go run to clearance. Grab it while it's in there. While supplies last. It's on sale. And then I also had the Disney Magical Celebration. So this was the fragrance that came out with the Disney 100th anniversary warmer. And I only warmed it once, I think. But it really impressed me. So I went ahead and added it to club so that I could test it out some more. But it was definitely a good, clean, fruity. I feel like it had musk in it. I don't know. Like it just gave me that vibe. But it was good enough for me to throw into my club so that I can play around with it more. But it was a very nice one. Very nice. I had, this is fall. Let's start with this one. I warmed some more from my secret stash that doesn't exist. I kind of do this around like transition time. Like I try like the waxes that are in my secret stash that doesn't exist. I try to use them because like what's the point of having them and storing them if I'm never gonna love on them? So I work really hard, especially during like transition time, to kind of, you know, clear out some space, make some room for some more. But that's what I did this week. So I had, which one is this? Shut Eye from the Snuggle Up collection. Patiently waiting for this to be available to vote for and Bring My Bar. I also had Snuggle Up, which is still in my club. This one was my favorite one from the Catching Z's collection. The Catching Z's collection, period. It was like one of the best wax collections that Scentsy ever did. Hands freaking down. Sorry, I'm checking the time because the Little Sleepies Christmas launches today, and I can't forget that we got to get our Christmas pajamas in September. I'm not in the holiday mood. I just got into the fall mood, but you know, you got to buy it, especially when it's Little Sleepies. You got to buy it now before it sells out. So whatever. Anyway, sorry. I warmed it with some more sugar. I love my sugar. And then I warmed it with some Sand Swept, which was a great spring and summer scent that did not return in this past spring and summer catalog. So I gave that one some love. And then the other ones are kind of fallish. So we'll save the most recent ones for last, because I think that's what I was warming. It's the day to change my wax. But I warmed Toasted Acorn and Oak. This was a great Harvest Collection scent. Was it Harvest Collection or was it Holiday? I think it was Harvest. It came out in the catalog and then it did not return. But it was one that I really, really liked. And so this was another one that was in my secret stash that I was just trying to use up. Warmed it with some Cozy Cashmere, which I hope to come back and bring up my bar one day, and some Quiver. And that was the only three. That was three. So I don't know what else I had with it. I don't know where that went. But these were all very nice. Kind of a good transition into fall. Like I've been trying to get myself into the fall spirit. because it's been so freaking hot here. Like, it didn't start cooling off until this past week and a half. And whenever I say cooling off, I mean the high is 86 today. So I just haven't been in the fall spirit because it's so freaking hot out here in Tennessee. But I've been trying really, really hard. This was another trying, but oh wow. Can you tell that pink leather is one of my new favorite scents? Because I warmed all 4. I never do this. 4 pink leathers. I warmed this to test this out whenever it first came in. It was the August scent of the month. And I warmed it all throughout the house, which never happens. One scent throughout the house never happens. So this stole my heart because it reminds me a lot of Pacific Sandalwood, which is my #1 favorite Scentsy fragrance of all time. It took the #1 spot. It booted Blueberry Cheesecake to #2. But Blueberry Cheesecake, it's like, I don't warm it that much anymore. Because like I'm not as much into bakery scents as I used to be. But it has a special place in my heart because that was like the first Scentsy fragrance I ever smelled and experienced, and that was like my first love. So like that's always going to stay in my top 5. But pink leather reminds me so much of pink or Pacific Sandalwood that this might take my #1 spot. This one is like Pacific Sandalwood with a hint of strawberry in it. And if Pacific Sandalwood never comes back through Bring Back My Bar voting, like this will hold me over. So this is in my club. The Pacific Sandalwood is also in my club, but only one is in my club. So you can't increase the quantity of the retired ones in your clubs. It's just locked in as one. And so as long as I keep Pacific Sandalwood in my club order and I don't remove it and I don't over exceed the amount of skips that I get with it, like Scentsy will forever still make it. But I just need more. Like I need more. Like I need a big stash so that I can warm a lot of it very, very often. But pink leather will hold me over just in case until I can get my hands on more of that one day. Let's see. Up next we have, this is the bundle where I was actually testing out the September scent of the month, which is Frosted Cinnamon Roll. Guys, it's amazing. Like I was so impressed. It's like, it kind of reminded me of Sticky Cinnamon Bun whenever I first smelled it, but then whenever I warmed it, I don't know, like Sticky Cinnamon Bun, it's a good scent, and I have warmed it and I do enjoy it, but I was never like head over heels for it. Frosted Cinnamon Roll impressed the heck out of me. Like it blew my socks off. I had 2 of these with a blackberry spice, which is back in the catalog thankfully, and a falling apples, which is one of my favorite like fall apple spice scents. If you haven't tried falling apples, and if you are an apple lover, try it. It's back. It's currently in the catalog. It's also available as pods in this catalog, which is really cool. But I think I had the Frosted Cinnamon Roll in like the living and kitchen, like the open concept area. And then I had the blackberry spice and falling apples in like the office bedrooms and stuff like that. So very good performance. Frosted Cinnamon Roll is the September scent of the month. So it is 10% off all for the month. And if you fall in love with it, you can add the wax to your Scentsy Club for Always Get My Bar. We have some more brand new ones. This is these are 4 from the brand new releases in the Fallow Winter catalog. Consultants are spoiled and we are actually able to get these scents in early so that we can test them, we can take photos of them, we can make samples of them, we can let you have them, like we can do whatever we want with them. So here's 4 that I wanted to test out. So I haven't tested out like the 2 really like wintry ones just because I'm really not in the winter mode whenever it's 1,000 degrees outside. But these I really like. So Golden Garland reminds me a lot of Scarlet Sunflower. Like it has the Scarlet Sunflower vibes. It's definitely more of a transition from Fallow Winter / winter fragrance for me, but it wasn't too wintry to the point where I didn't want to warm it now. And I'm glad that I warmed it now because I was really impressed with it. And whenever it was warming, that's whenever it clicked in my mind that it is a good comparison to Scarlet Sunflower. Also, Frosted Cedar really wowed me. Another brand new release. This one is definitely like that wintry woods, but like the performance of this one was really great. Like I would love to see this available maybe like in a counter clean and stuff, maybe in a future holiday collection, but like this one was a really, really good one. Next we have Palo Santo and Cinnamon, which Brandon can't stand, but it's like my favorite one from the brand new releases. I love woodsy and cinnamon, and it is just a great mix. It's a very nice fall winter scent. Like I feel, and it had a really, really great performance. Palo Santo and cinnamon probably will make it into my Scentsy club because like I really, really like it. And I think it's my #1 favorite from the new ones. So even if he doesn't like it, it's still my favorite. I'm still gonna warm it. And then last but not least in this bundle, I had Dashing. So Dashing, another brand new release. And I've decided that Dashing is the dupe for Ravenclaw. The Hogwarts House Wax Ravenclaw. This one is literally a sister, almost a twin scent to that. So if you haven't tried Ravenclaw, or maybe you host a lot of parties and you're sad that you can't get Ravenclaw for free since it's licensed, try Dashing. Try Dashing because it is so similar. I'm convinced that it's a twin fragrance and it's not licensed, so that you can get it with host rewards, FYI. And if you're just buying it like a regular purchase, it's 50 cents cheaper than Ravenclaw. So not the same scent, but might be a twin scent for sure. Next we have some, this was the Harvest Collection ones. I had more Harvest Collection. Maybe I didn't put them in my bin. Maybe my bin was getting too full. But these are 4 of the 5 scents from the Harvest Collection. The Harvest Collection this year is bomb. Very, very happy with it. All I wish is that we had more beautiful photos of the brand new warmers in the brochure. Because like the some of the items in the brochures just don't get justice for how beautiful they are, and they're just like a little blip in the little white section, you know what I mean? Like they deserve to be part of the promotional images in the brochure. That's all I'm saying. But this year, we, instead of having a 3-bar bundle, we have 5 Harvest Collection fragrances, and they are all available individually. You don't have to buy all 5 to get them. I love that, by the way. So you can create your own bundles, or you can just purchase individually. So White, Pumpkin, and Driftwood, my #1 favorite. Again, with this one, might be my new, like 2 of my new favorite fall fragrances ever. It's White, Pumpkin, it's pumpkin-y, which I love, and it's Driftwood, so it's woodsy, which I love, and it's mixed together, which I love. Great. Definitely my #1 pick from the Harvest Collection. Next we have Cashmere Leaves. This one is definitely, it reminds me of a sister scent to Cinnamon Pine Cones. Very nice, very woods, very fresh. That cashmere in it is very sensual, so very good performer, and I feel like I probably will put that one in my club too. Like I really, really like it. And next I warmed it with the Dutch Apple Bread. This one is absolutely delicious, and I was very happy to see it and for it to smell good. The only thing about it is that I wish it was a little bit stronger. Like it is on that lighter side. So literally that's my only complaint with it. So definitely a medium performance throw. Just wish it was a little bit stronger, but it is delicious and I'm very happy with it. And then the last but not least, I have the Fall Into Love, which was this is like the woodsy fresh one out of the Harvest bundle. And this one is also available in the Laundry Harvest bundle and the Scentsy Fresh. And this one is just, it's a very nice one. It's very nice, very fresh and woodsy. It just gives me more of like that wintry woodsy vibe. So that's the only thing with it. Like for right now, like I want like spice and pumpkin and apple and very woodsy and like driftwood and sandalwood, you know what I mean? This one definitely just has that more like crisp, outdoorsy, woodsy feel. My only thing about it, I feel like it's more wintry, but it might not be to you. That's just my opinion. But last but not least, we have what I'm actually warming right now. So, save the best for last. Because this, I actually warmed the Disney Villains collection. So, Disney Villains is returning on Monday, September 18th, with the brand new Ursula Buddy, with the brand new Poison Apple Warmer, some brand new fragrance flowers, and 3 of the scents from the past Disney Villains collection are returning. So sadly, in the promotional photo, you might see the Maleficent fragrance. That is I would say a typo, but it's not a typo. But then I would say it's like a photo, for example, of a typo, but then it doesn't, okay, it's just a mistake. I don't know what happened there. I do not know, but the Maleficent one sadly is not returning. What is returning is the Ursula Poor Unfortunate Souls, the Evil Queen, Just One Bite, and the Disney Villains, Dark and Devious. Those 3 fragrances are returning with the collection on Monday. I will be having a full video all about the collection and going in detail later this week. But Scentsy consultants were able to get them early, so I warmed them with Falling Apples because I had the Evil Queen is obviously like a great fall apple scent, and I warmed it in the like open area, and I warmed it with Falling Apples because it was just like the perfect pair. And then the Poor Unfortunate Souls, definitely more of a, I'm thinking like oceany vibe, but it's also got like some, I think it has like goji berry in it. Like it's also fruity and fresh. I warmed that in the master bed and bath. And this one I had remember being a little bit lighter. So that's why I put it in like the smaller closed out spaces. And the performance was great in the master bed and bath. So I was happy with that. And then the Dark and Devious, which is another one of my favorite like folly scents I had in the office and in Maddie's bedroom. It's a fan favorite. I love it. So warmed it with Falling Apples. These would also pair well with the Blackberry Spice, Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, Autumn Hearth. What else would it? Blackberries. I already said Blackberry Spice, didn't it? So lots of possibilities with these. Love these all. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's everything I've been wearing lately. I will do another video once my bin is over full. And it'll probably be a lot of fall and maybe some testing out of some holiday collection scents, possibly. Because consultants are actually able to get the holiday waxes in early. And so my order from September 1st just shipped. So I should have those in this week, hopefully. But that's it. If you want to order one of the Fright Night bundles, again, just fill out that Google form linked down below and I'll reach out to you to finalize your order. But other than that, like, I want to hear in the comments, what have you been warming and loving lately? What have you been mixing? What are you excited for? Let me know all the details. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, don't watch me. Join me for $40, only $40 in September, and I'll see you in the next one.